Good day. We are with Dharmanshu Parmar, who has been with Columbia Machines. He heads robotics and automation. His expertise is palletization, a much sort of required feature in our industry. He's a BTech mechanical. Welcome first and foremost, Dharmanshu. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
The first question that we have for you is, of course, Anuga, FoodTech India, and PackEx India is round the corner. What are the plans that Columbia Machines has for the show? What will you be showcasing? What kind of stall space, and what are the products that we should look forward to?
Uh, so, um, uh, we are going to showcase our palletizer, which will be robotic palletizer, which are mostly used in after end of line for palletizing different product. It may be a bag, it may be a carton box, or different product. Depending upon that, a gripper can be changed, and instead of using manpower, it can be replaced with fully automated robots, robot hands, and we can reduce the time taken to palletize palletizer, stack all the product. So this is the basic concept which is normally being used in European and US companies. And as in India, industries are growing, they need pace in their production. So this product will be helpful in coming near futures.
Got it. A follow-up question for you is, I mean, you've obviously been associated with the palletization aspect of the industry for the past 36 months.
Mhm.
What is the kind of response you're seeing, say, from the food sectors, from the packaging sector, with sort of specific reference to palletization? Uh, how many organizations, especially those in manufacturing, are seeing the importance of it and making the transition into investments into automated palletization?
Right. So let me explain you that
Sure.
in last couple of years, what I have seen transition in our Indian industries or Indian companies, that uh, food industries have gone rapidly post COVID. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
mostly you can say packaged food industries or dairy industries are also going very rapidly in Indian market, and they are sort of like if I take a name, most known renowned company in dairy is Amul. We all know,
Correct.
so
Yeah.
they are growing rapidly. So in recent time, what I have seen is they are also trying to go automated in their factories. So they are competing with the foreign European or US dairy plants, and they have also started using the similar products. And I believe in near future, many other food industries have also shown their interest in palletizing and automation. And yes, it is quite costly, bit costly. And when it comes to comparison with a human value, like if you compare it with the salary what they are paying to laborers and the initial investment required for this palletizer, there is still a major gap. But sooner there will be like companies which will be adapting on robotic or automation because of quality and the pace, the speed of production required.
Got
So
it.
I see a very positive future for this automation in industry,
Right.
mostly in food and in dairy products, and then FMCG, the next segment, which I expect
Yeah.
they will be showing a very good interest in this similar products will be FMCG, and later we can say pharma and other segments as well.
Of course. Yeah. So
Yes.
again, to understand what are the kind of conversations you're having with your customers or prospective customers, and what we want to understand is it only the big brands who are interested in this, or you're also finding regional brands, you're also finding startup kind of brands who are now exploring the possibility of doing much more with palletization?
So to be very frank, that being in India, there are multiple
Right.
foreign investments, foreign companies which have invested heavily in India. So as of now, the market for this is totally acquired by them only. If I say the
Okay.
major FMCG, pharma or food companies, which are not Indian origin companies, are more interested in this kind of similar products because they are already using this in their overseas plants that may be in Europe, in Asia somewhere, or in US or South America, North America, wherever. So they are already using that, and they have a good trust on this product. So they seems to be more interested comparative to the Indian companies which are Indian origin companies, and they try to
Hmm.
kind. I have seen many of them, many Indian companies shown interest in this kind of product. But again, as I said
Right.
earlier as well, there is some point which is called initial investment. So they try
Hmm.
to decline the initial investment. They try to decrease initial investment as possible uh, for them. So that is a
Got it.
major
Got it.
competition for us to like to convince them that initial
Yep.
investment may be more, but later future the return of investment will be very good.
Yep.
So
Yep. So
that is
I
where we
understood.
face
I
challenge.
mean, so from what you're saying, what I understand is that capex is obviously a huge concern. It's a bottleneck for many of the big players. But what I
Yes.
also want to understand from you, capex is one part of the thing. How much does palletization deliver in the OpEx department, the operational expenditure? Because obviously you're doing things far more efficiently. Waste is being cut down, turnaround. The process becomes much more smooth, etc. So, if what are the three or four things, say, your products from the Columbia machine portfolio,
Mhm.
what do they promise, and what are the things that they deliver in terms of the OpEx part of the operation and as well as the efficiency on the shop floor?
See, if I say, if you compare the efficiency, then clearly the efficiency will be very much higher compared to human use.
Correct.
So this palletizing done by machines or robots is way more faster than number of people will be involved in this if you consider. So suppose I take an example of a bottling unit, water bottling unit or can or something like that. So many times around any plant having a capacity of around 450 to 500 bottling per minute may need somewhere around 3 to 4 people or at least 3 people to palletize those bottles on a wooden palletizer. Comparatively, the machine which we give will be almost recover the cost of labor in somewhere around 4 to 5 years or maximum by 6 years, as well as the efficiency will be more.
Got it. Got it.
So
Understood.
this is the basic difference where you can like select for this. Also, there are like many major issues are like whenever we think of human resources, there are some error in that, like there will be some
Hmm.
sort of leaves or whatever, sometimes unavailability of your labor or your worker. So, all these
Correct.
issues rises in human use. So if you compare all these things with our palletizer, then it is very much efficient, and it
Right.
will be
Right.
a very helpful and revolutionary thing when it will come fully used in our industries in Indian companies.
Got it. Got it. And if you can just quickly let us know where the machines are manufactured and what are the popular lines you think which would be ideal or great for the Indian ecosystem, and what will you be sort of showcasing or shouting? Any particular product that we should be looking out for during PackEx or during Anuga Food Tech?
Yes, so this machine we have two different kind of conventional palletizer as well as robotic palletizer. So robotic palletizer can be used in bagging system and carton box, both the things.
Got it.
When it comes to conventional palletizer, it will be more helpful and suitable for carton or shrink wrap kind of products, right?
Hmm.
And the speed will be very more, costing
Hmm.
will be comparatively little less. So it can be used mostly in water bottling plants, beer factories. We have a huge consumption of beer in India, so there
Hmm.
I think it is a must required product. This palletizer is, because the production line capacity is very high. And
Hmm.
other than that, recently what we have seen is package drinking this water and this lassi and other beverages. So
Nice.
similar industries, it can be
Right.
used widely. And most important product which we'll be focusing in Anuga and PackEx will be our conventional palletizer, uh, which we have around six different models. So
Got
we
it.
will be showcasing one of them, and that will be our prime focus on this
Got it.
exhibitions.
So a lot of alcobev, dairy, and some FMCG. Correct? Would that be your focus in at the show?
Ye- Yes, yes,
Yeah. Nice.
FMCG as well as bottling plants. It
Of
may be a
course.
water bottle or anything related to
Right.
that.
Right. And again, because I mean, there will be a few people who'd be from these industries, who'd be listening into this podcast. So, other than you, who among your colleagues should they meet at the show, and if they look forward to live demonstrations or even other kind of, techno-commercial conversation, who should they talk to at your stall? Are there any of your names that I mean, any names of your colleagues which you can share?
Yes, yes, Mr. Hiren Tita will be there. He is looking for marketing of palletizing division, as
Okay.
well as you will be able to meet Mr. Deshpande, Raghavendra Deshpande as well.
Okay. That's good. That's good enough.
Yes.
So I think that's quite a lot. And Dharmanshu, because you are a sort of keen student of what is transpiring in the palletizing industry, if I was to ask you that 5 years, 10 years from now, if you are having a conversation about what is going to happen or what might happen with palletizing in India, especially for the food sector or the packaging sector, what would your prediction be? This is the last question.
So, what I believe, what being very positive, what I believe is after 5 to 10 years, the time you are saying, I don't think people will be unaware with this palletizer.
Got it.
So everyone will be very familiar with this product,
Hmm.
because it will sooner or later it is going to become necessity of every industries where packing and stacking is required.
Right. All right. I think on that note, thank you very much for this wonderful conversation. We look forward to meeting you at Anuga and PackEx
Sure,
very soon. Yeah.
we will surely meet. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you. And we'll
Thank you.
catch up later. Over and
Sure.
out from What Packaging. Thank you.
Thank you.